Hello, post-editing Wolf here, saying that those two videos that I posted on Warframe seem to be doing very, very well. Algorithm, don't fail me now. Let's do this one more time and see where it gets me. But this video took a very, very long time to complete, considering that I did it the day that Jade Shadows released. I can finally leave my editing dungeon. I can finally touch grass. Thank you, Lord. Anyway, since this took so long, I'm going to add this here. Please support my Patreon. The link's in the description. I beg of you. Hello again. It's your favorite wolf. Back again with another video. This will be my first Warframe video on the channel for various reasons. Post-editing Wolf here. Yeah, I posted the suck egg thing before this, because that was more of a off-topic, here you go, something funny I found video. But we are going over the Jade Shadows update. And after playing through the quest myself, I would like to point out one thing. Remember, as we go throughout this video, that if you play Warframe, you're either one of two things. You're either very edgy, or you're very, very sus. And before any of you try to guess which camp I fall into, here's my Excalibur fashion frame, and I currently have Nidus cooking in the oven. Yeah, post-editing Wolf popping back in again, saying, yeah, I currently have Nidus fully built. So, any person that's played Warframe should know the drill by now. Okay, enough fun, let's get back to the video. Before we start this, I'd like to tell you one thing. I do not care about spoilers, so this is your warning. But to go over my theories on the quest, I thought this was going to be fighting this, and that this would be some kind of new helmet for the Stalker or something. We'll see very, very soon that I was very, very wrong. And after pulling up the quest and a pop-up opening up that I clearly did not read, I was all too quickly disproven on my helmet theory, seeing that this is now the Stalker's ship. Well, I thought to myself, well, I can't win them all. Guess one of my other theories might be right. And after a short monologue by the sentient chopped stick Hunhow, I see that my other theory was wrong when seeing that the Warframe was protecting the Stalker. Huh. Well, I guess I was very, very wrong then. At least it doesn't seem like we're gonna have much more of me being very wrong in this video at all. There's a lie in that sentence, and I'll still let you try to figure out where it is. After briefly freaking out, considering that I get to finally play as the Stalker outside of Deviri, I frankly get lost trying to figure out where the feathers are leading me. Luckily for me, however, green is very, very noticeable in a very edgy room. After seeing the Warframe just sort of lying there in Hunhow saying that she is dying in front of us, I realized that all my theories were wrong, and now we must go save her.
You know whose help she needs. Will you let her drown in your despair? Or will you sheathe your hate and ask them? Never.
Well, now I guess it's time to pull a redneck fix and try to fix this ourselves without actually asking the proper doctor for help. But before we even try to play doctor, the game reminds me about my current life. I know, shut up. Well, the game is now telling me that I have to play a spy mission. Luckily, I'm one of the few people left that play this game that actually like spy missions. So haha, joke's on you, DE.
Still, you delay. You doom the only one you ever wished to save through your own stubbornness.
Well, that was interesting. And also I'd like to point out that the lights flickering back there was also a neat little touch, considering that every time the Stalker enters, the lights flicker. After promptly breaking and entering, accidentally seeing that I can fall through lasers, we have our first piece. And after seeing that it makes this person here very, very mad, I think, yes, I must do this more. Some of you now may be thinking, that's not morally correct at all. To that I have to say, you're right, but I genuinely don't care. At least it's not the other side of me coming out that will give you a quick and dignified death. However, you'll get to see more of him later in the video. After breaking and entering a second time, being happy I can roll through lasers, and promptly taking our second piece, we get this as dialogue.
That's no system fault. We've got an intruder. Triple robotic security on all vaults.
Well, this Corpus captain probably thinks that this is going to stop me. This little change makes no difference. I will be stealing all of it. We break into my personal favorite Corpus vault, take our third piece, and we get my favorite piece of dialogue throughout this one particular spy mission.
There. Camera 5. What is that thing? Tenno? Oh, doesn't fight like a Tenno. Troops, monitor, but keep your distance. Am I on? Intruder! This is Captain Zero of the Ardent, in service to mighty Parvos. Whoever you are, stand down. Your actions will not be tolerated.
How they seen me, I personally have no clue. I was invisible 95% of the time, and the other 5% I was recasting invisibility. So, infrared, I guess? Whatever. It still doesn't change the outcome of this. Anyway, you should know the drill by now. Santa on Christmas, happy lasers, and theft. The dialogue here isn't much to talk about, but I'll let you listen to it anyway.
Well done, whatever you are. It seems you have what you came for. But why?
Like I said, not much to talk about. Yet there is some dialogue later on the way to extraction that it is worth talking about. So I'll let you hear that now.
He's a what? Read me that entry again, Ensign. But what use would the Tenno Hunter have for medical-grade bioplasma? Track him.
I, personally, do not like this development. Let's see where this leads us.
You see?
Well, the redneck fix clearly didn't work. Let's go actually ask a doctor this time. You've got to be kidding me. Well, after the Corpus break-in, like a mother after you haven't cleaned your room in a week, we leave to have to go find a doctor to help us with our little screw-up. Anyway, unbeknownst to me is that the doctor is, well, me. After we do this little sneaking around Ordis, we find, well, me. And after the Shadow Stalker pulls a feather out of his anal cavity, he shows the thing to me to say, hey, I need your help. After I tell the Stalker that the only way to help him is for him to go kill some Infested, I say yippee as we get to now fight my favorite faction to fight. But that's besides the point. We are here looking for a Juggernaut. So, we must kill the Juggernaut in order to get the item that we need.
He's on a derelict. One of the old Corpus hulks off Eris. Find me the cargo manifest. I want to know what he's searching for.
Oh, you again. Why can't you just stop following me? Anyway, now we awaken the Juggernaut in order to kill it. After we promptly kill it, we get more dialogue from this annoying thing.
Wait. Bioplasma. Now cortichrome. Could it be he's playing doctor? There's a warframe at the bottom of all this. I'm sure of it. Alert the Sisterhood. No. Alert Vala herself. I want to deliver this asset to her personally.
Well, crap. We've been figured out, and now we're in deep water. Let's try to get this back to this warframe as quickly as possible. Well, after being told that this warframe is not going to live, Stalker still decides to try. So we get this little mini game that I'm glad that there's not more of. And after watching the Warframe slowly fade away out of existence, we get the part where I said, I definitely did not read the disclaimer. Excuse me, DE, you what? Hold up a cherry caramel Jolly Rancher second, you're telling me that you handed me a glowing scythe that shoots lasers, and you handed me a child, made me invincible. Oh good lord, what are you gonna throw at me this time? Well, nothing too difficult it seems. At least I don't have to kill everything here.
Something. Rip it from his dead hand.
What did you say?
Oh, you can try, you sorry sack. Well, since we're going over this very long segment here, I want to give you a brief explanation of what just happened there. After hearing those words, some kind of protective instinct took over my body, and I frankly remember laughing like a maniac, and the whole time, while I slaughtered every corpus in front of me, I was not going to let this child get hurt. And by extent, I was not going to get hurt. Oh, I should kill you just based off of principle alone. Anyway, after leaving, we escaped to the moon, and I picked the green name to name the child, considering that color was the color of the frame that just died. And with that final thing, we got the quest complete screen, and a few freebies to go along with what we just went through. Anyways, with that'll be all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Hold up a minute before you go. If you've made it this far into the video, clearly you either like my content or you've just left your device on. Either way, if you want to help me help you bring new content, then you can support my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It'll be linked in the description, and you'll get access to an exclusive Discord server. And with that, that's all from me. Later.